are the Jacksons. I'm Sakira, and he is
Stephen.
and we're the Jacksons. And we are here to talk to you about our 26 tips or the ABCs of a great marriage. We'll just give you some ideas, some words that you can live by for creating this great relationships, this happily ever after. Yesterday, when you sent me this song, I was listening to, and in it, he made the statement that he said, I found my tomorrows in you. And I thought that was such a great statement that every day after today is my tomorrow, and I found them in you. And we want to talk to you about the 26 tips that we believe are things that you can use, or the ABCs that you can use for marriage.
The letter A, which will be the beginning of our series, is for accepting.
Yes, accepting. Accepting those things about your spouse that you loved when you first got, and some of them that you maybe didn't love, but we all have our faults. We all have our phobias, and what we want to say is that, you need to be more accepting, right?
That's right. And those little things that you felt was kind of odd about this guy, but you still loved him anyway. So you accepted that little odd thing that he does because you accepted it for him, for who or she, who they are.
Yeah. Things like dropping their socks on the floor or hanging the towel on the back of the doorknob. Or for me, one of the odd things that he does is hangs his coat on the edge of doors. And I think, after a while, I kind of figured it out. It's because he's really tall. But it used to freak me out, and I'd be like, why don't you take that coat down? But really, why can't I just accept that he's tall and I'm short? And so his eye level is definitely different from mine.
And one, and one of my things that I've learned to accept is that she will never use the same glass twice. We have probably approximately 60 mugs, glasses of various shapes and sizes.
Okay. Doesn't everybody?
She would basically go into the cabinet, to get some water, drink the water, nicely put the glass or cup in the sink, and the next time she wants some water, she'll just reach into the cabinet and grab another glass. I used to tell her all the time, I could come home from work and tell exactly how many glasses of water you had today by counting the glasses in the sink.
Well, what I'm saying is that those are things that probably could be something that would cause an argument since he washes dishes and I don't. And I use 5 or 6 glasses, which he would have to wash because I drank out of them. But when you're accepting of your spouse, you understand that that's who I am. I like clean glasses, right?
Yep, yeah, that's right. So I had to accept that I picked my battles.
Right.
Even though I did not like that she used every glass in the house, it was not worth fighting over.
It definitely isn't worth fighting over. That's the one thing we want to get the message out that you need to accept some of the things that your spouse does that might seem kind of odd. You wouldn't necessarily do it that way, but remember, they're not you. They're your spouse.
One of the things we also would like to point out that you don't have to accept bad behavior. We're not saying that you have to accept everything, but you should never accept bad behavior.
So be conscious of what you are accepting as well. This has been Marriage Rocks, the 26 great tips or the ABCs of a great marriage. I'm Sakira Jackson.
And I'm Stephen. And today, this lesson was brought to you by the letter A.